Hey, I'm a piano, Nintendo. I don't know why that song is just in my head. Stuck up, living rent free in my head. Ashake came through to Lamde with that one. Amazing one. Just so you know, that song is already a number one on the Nigerian African music charts. Obviously, it was destined to go there. Like, there was no way you listen to that song yesterday and you expect it to be there. By the way, if you're thinking otherwise, that song is now number one. By the way, my name is Daki, spelled Darki, and you know it's double E. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. Thank you for what you do. We love you, we appreciate you, and we can never ever take you for granted. Um, for all the effort, consistency, we see it, and then we are very, very, very grateful. This is me saying welcome to Gospel Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. Today we'll begin with you know who Davido. There's a news here, but free of charge. I dash you. I saw where Davido came out for an interview and then he did like a freestyle to the Lama Lama Limi Limi thing. For me, that's like the best freestyle I've seen so far. I don't know about you, but for me, that's the best. It's like it's certified. That's like the best freestyle I've seen so far. Davido has evolved like greatly. At the point, his freestyle used to be very whack and shitty, trust me. But now, what he did on that song is amazing. As a matter of fact, that freestyle can win a Grammy Award. Argue to keep it. We saw where the project Timeless as is now number one, and then I think it's just waiting for Ashake to drop the album. Let Baba take his number one spot. But then at the moment, Davido is number one, displacing Body and Soul by Joe Boy and Legend or No Legend by One Nicole. And funny how we have Tiwa Bello project as number four. Everyone is winning individually. And moving on, we saw Davido video on YouTube, unavailable video, surpassing 16 million views. Amazing one for Davido on that one. So Davido coming out to say, congratulations to my godfather, talking about Aliko Dangote. Then he said he go burn them like, you know, the lyrics, high tension. Dangote opened the refinery last week, Monday, yeah, was the launch of the refinery, and everybody that is somebody was present at the inauguration. Moving on, we saw Davido saying, this album, talking about the Timeless album, is an album that will last for years. And obviously, it's just a month old plus, and that album looked like it was released yesterday. So it shows the fact that he knows exactly what he is talking about on that project. Davido is coming out to say, after all we have seen and heard, the project Timeless, this is just the beginning. So the question is, what else do you have for us? We cannot wait to see what the video really has for us, talking about the fans for the second part of the year. Trust me, it's going to be a massive, massive, mind blowing one for Davido. As we speak, we saw Davido coming out. We saw the Billboard hosting Davido to a conversation, and then they actually spoke about Forbes calling Davido the king of Afrobeat and how he felt. And Davido was saying, as calling to me, was like, it's just chill, the king of Afrobeat. Like, stuff like that are not new to him. And then he's like, yeah, he didn't say he accepted it or he didn't accept it. He was just saying it's fine and it's chilled about it. He also spoke about the Timeless project. According to him, he said they have a tour planned out for that. But then he said the process was difficult because he had to write like about 68 songs and then he selected 17. What he said was at the point it was quite different this time because what he did was he sent the song to his friends, family members, and then he said, "Let's do a poll, choose the one you love best, and then we'll post that one." And people were choosing unavailable came first, feel and all of that. He said over them he was not going to post it, but then friends love it, and obviously his dad also loved that one. I was like, okay, you know what? Since you guys that matters to me love this project, I'm gonna put it out. But then he said, talking about Namoni, he said whether they liked it or not, he was regardless going to post that one. And obviously, that song really made it released, and so the amazing effort from Davido. Moving on, we saw for the Shazam with the US at the point it was about 178, but now Davido has risen so much to number 44 in the US. Now, a lot of buzz have been in the US about this song. A lot of buzz. People have been singing it. People have been vibing to it, and obviously, it was destined to go higher. As we speak, Davido is on number 44 for the unavailable, for the Shazam record for unavailable at number 44 for New York City. It's a big one to him, and we say congratulations to Davido. Wizkid is the next guy on the news. Wizkid actually we know for the 29th day of July he's going to be having his show or his tour at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium Saturday 29th of July. Amazing one for him. Other dates and venue includes 29th of July, London, UK, 5th of October, Copenhagen in Denmark, 11th of October, Brussels, 14th of October, Dublin, and for the North American tour, we're going to be having 2nd of November all through to 30th of November. And the places like Philadelphia, Boston, Brooklyn, Montreal, Toronto, Chicago, Minneapolis, Denver, Seattle, Vancouver, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, and Washington. It's going to be in all these places to continue the More Love, Less Ego World Tour. Big one to Wizkid on that one. Now, at the video for the song, DJ Tunes with Blessings, which had Gimba and a bit of Onikwe on the project. I will show you part of the video where it was said that while this note to Wizkid saying, "Dear Wiz, you've helped ignite the fire that turned Thames into one of the hottest musicians in the world. Just like us, you've played a part on a journey to achieving Grammy and Oscar success. Thank you for the contribution to our wins." The person is saying Wizkid did all of that to Thames. Moving on, we saw Wizkid and Wandeko coming through with the song Ebelebe. Hey. Now your eye and the now they came through with that one amazing project, amazing sound. What they call album Legend or No Legend. He had the whiskey on that project and it was an amazing one. Ebelebe is one of the most buzzing songs of the album. I saw a Jamaican DJ come out to make a claim that at a point he met Wizkid and was going to shake hands with Wizkid, but then he said Wizkid slapped him. Said Whiskey slapped him. He felt embarrassed, but then not his face, but slapped his hand, and it was an embarrassing moment for him because from his heart, he was just trying to show love and say he has seen Whiskey and was going to just shake hands with Whiskey, but then he's saying Whiskey slapped his hand. Whether this is true or not, we don't know, but then he has made the claim. It's now left for us to investigate and make sure it is true or it is not true. Whatever it is, we'll bring you guys updates when we confirm. Moving on, we saw for the Afro Nations happening over the weekend. We have Saturday and Sunday. For Saturday, Burna Boy is headlining that one alongside Ashake, Mavado, Daju, CK, Black Sheriff, Nelson Fritais, and Nisi, talking about Burna Boy's sister. And then on Sunday, we have Wizkid, Rema, Fireboy, Benin Man, Sek, Benson, Franglish, and Gyaiki. On Sunday, Wizkid is also going to be headlining that one. Amazing one. At Miami, it's gonna be blood and water because we have almost the biggest stars turning up for these guys at this point. Moving on, we have Burna Boy as the last guy on the news. We saw where at the show in France, talking about the 40,000 capacity at the Le de Francais Arena. Burna Boy came through with Jojo Smith. It was an amazing one. It was a moment of their life. The French guys came out in the numbers to support Burna Boy, and then they enjoyed every bit of what they paid for that performance. Moving on, we saw Center Dave location with Burna Boy is now officially certified platinum in France. Obviously, it's just the fact that if I do a concert in your space, people there tends to listen to me, they vibe to my song, and it reflects on my numbers, chart, and certifications. So obviously, Burna Boy was doomed or was deemed to actually get numbers. Talking about in France. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy African Giants album has once again surpassed CK, the first EP, to become the third most streamed African project of all time on Spotify. At the same time, Burna Boy from my hand with Ed Sheeran have surpassed 100 million views on YouTube. Just so you know, it becomes the second music video on Love That Mini album to reach that milestone. As we speak, Burna Boy sophomore album, talking about on the spaceship, have surpassed 30 million streams on Spotify. Burna Boy last re-enters France Spotify daily chart today at number 195. The song peaked at 29 and then it has spent 197 days on the charts. Burna Boy played for Snap Diamond certifications with the song Be Honest with Jojo Smith has been received by Burna Boy in France. Amazing one. I remember he brought Jojo Smith out for the performance in France. So obviously this is a very worthy one for Burna Boy on that one. Burna Boy is set to perform at the Champions League final between Manchester City and Inter Milan on the 10th day of June. Burna Boy is going to be doing that one alongside Anita. They'll be headlining the Pepsi kickoff show ahead of the UEFA Champions League final between Man City and Inter Milan on the 10th day of June at Istanbul in Turkey. Amazing one. These two teams have come a long way, and Burna Boy is set to chill the audience with his performance at the final of the match. So trust me, for the World Cup, Davido did his bidding, and then at the Champions League level, Burna Boy is set to do his own bid. Trust me, in all of this together, Afrobeat is going viral and is doing good numbers as we speak. Anyway, we've come to the end of this one, and yes, we can't wait to catch you guys on the very, very next one. Stay safe, guys, and always remember you have to be very, very careful. I love you.